Hi there, I'm Jòh-Ann and I'm a pelvic health physiotherapist. So today I'll be going through how we as physios would use a speculum. Now for those of you who don't know what a speculum is, it's something that looks like this. Now this is a plastic one, but you also get metal ones. The plastic ones generally are single use, so we'll use it once and then it will be discarded. But the metal ones can be sterilized and reused generally. Now you get different sizes of speculums depending on the anatomy needs of the person that you want to do the examination on. So I'll show you two of the sizes that I've got with me. This one that's colored white where I work is a small, and then this one that's colored green is a medium. We've also got blue ones, that's a large. And different sizes will be used, like I said, depending on the anatomy of the person that we're examining. And that's completely normal to have a variety of different anatomy. So when we as physios use a speculum, it's not to do pap smears or smear tests that you would generally do with your GP or your gynecologist or maybe your nurse or nurse practitioner. What we will use a speculum for is to assess the tissue health of the vagina, especially if we want to use pessaries for a pelvic organ prolapse. So let's go through how we will do the examination. This will be lubricated. The person will be positioned appropriately, and we often use modified positions just to get people a little bit more comfortable. And then this end with the two ends together will be inserted into the vagina. So it goes in, and then we will need to open that area to actually see the vaginal tissues. Now I forgot to say one thing. Because we want to see the tissue health, we want it in a nice illuminated area. So we attach a light at this top end of the speculum, which will shine through to illuminate that inside area. When we open the speculum, so if we open that little duck face bit, it will sound like that. So there will be a couple of clicks, and usually we will warn people that you'll hear a bit of clicking, so don't get a fright if you hear that. So as you see, that will open the space, and then we'll have a look through that end into the speculum, into the vaginal canal, and we can see that tissue health of the vagina. Sometimes we'll move it around a little bit to find specific things like the cervix, if the cervix is still present. Then when we want to take it out, the ducky face end of it will need to close again. So we usually will bring this one down, and then the tone in the vagina will be closing the two ends, and that will come out as it closes. And that's how we will use a speculum to view those tissues and make sure that they are healthy, and we can go ahead and fit pessaries. Let me know if you have any questions.